Hi, welcome to our 2024 Term 3 Class C practicing video number 2. Now today we have a look two technique pieces. One is the legato walking finger and the other one is the two-note slur. Now if you have the sheets from last week, you can still using it, and I will post a new sheet to our WeChat group. So let's have a look at last week's one, the legato. When we're having a class, we find some technique challenge that our students have is to swapping the fingers without pressing down our wrist. So when we're doing the legato walking fingers, I want you to concentrate on your wrist. Our finger can move without shifting, pressing down the wrist. You can lift each finger up gently, no pressure, and don't force the hand. So our fingers can move freely without the wrist. So just remember that, and when we're shifting our fingers, keep the wrist very still. So I want you to come do an action with me. So you can put your hands, left hands down, right hands on the top, and let's shifting each fingers. So starting from a 1, left, and then play, gently release other fingers. So we want to left a little bit higher. And then number 2, get ready, left high and swap. Number 3, left high and swap. Don't forget to relax after swap. Number 4, left up and swap. Transfer the weight from finger to another finger and then release the pressure. Left, swap, relax. Left, swap, relax. Left, swap, relax. Left, swap, relax. Good. This is the technique of legato. The key thing is keeping the wrist very still, and fingers, we need to lift that up, use the knuckles. Okay, now we'll have a look at the 5-finger caterpillar exercise again this week. I will demonstrate. The first 2 bars will repeat 4 times, then we'll move to the next 2 bars. Alright, let's get our right hands ready. I will say the finger numbers. You can do the actions with me, or you can watch me first. We're gonna start from our right hand. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1. Listen to the sound that you made. We want some warm tone, very gentle and relaxed. If you press down your wrist, you get this. So it's very forced and very stiff sound. Okay, so let's concentrate on the listening this time. Do you like the sound that you made? If you do, well done. If you don't, if you're feeling like, oh, the sound's still forcing and detached, then try to make more legato by holding the key longer. Don't release early before the next finger played. And press down slowly. Make that warm and gentle sound. Okay, now the right hand's first 2 bars you can repeat 4 times, and then we'll do the next 2 bars. So the next 2 bars are the opposite way, reversed way of the first 2 bars. So we do them together, and left hand's doing the same. Now second time, we're going to listen to the sound that you made. No forced tone. Very gentle and light. Bar 3 and bar 4. You can try single-handed first and then put the hands together. So 5-finger caterpillar is our practice for this week. Now in the class, we also have a look at 2-note slur, the hot air balloon. Hot air balloon is using the 2-note slur pattern, moving up on the white keys and then moving down. So I'll demonstrate first. Left hands. Then moving up. First, I use number 2 and number 3 to play the 2 notes. Then you can swap to 3, 4. Then going down. So when we do this 2-note slur, the first note you may notice I drop my wrist lower than the piano level. So normally we start with level up wrist. That's when we do legato. Now the 2-note slur or 3-note slur, the first note we want to drop our wrist, and then when you lift that up, you play the second note gently, very very soft, and then lift your hands up. Think of your hands like a hot air balloon, landing softly. Land and then take off. Land and take off. If we go too hard, what happens is, yes, your airplane crash. That's right. So make a very soft landing. Watch your wrist go drop and then left, drop, left. Cool. Those are 2-finger techniques from this week's lesson. Then the two pieces from last week, Out to Joy, Alouette, we're still gonna practice. Most of the students can play the whole piece. Now this week we're working on creating the warm tone and matching style. So Out to Joy is a very smooth and beautiful melody. The speed is moderate. It tells us it's not too fast or too slow. It's medium pace. So we want to play the right hand melody as legato as possible, even the repeating note. So you drop your wrist, lift it up until the keys coming back to its original position, and then press down again. You see the fingers is not leaving the keys. So that will give us a very, as much legato as possible when we do repeating notes. Okay, now I'll demonstrate. can hear that I played very gentle and soft tone. They give us a warm feelings, very relaxed. So when you play, I want you to listen to the sound that you made. Control your hands, control your wrist, and let's create some beautiful music. Okay, now we move to a different style. The elevate on page 44. This one's totally different. We can see from the tempo mark change. It changed to allegretto. Allegretto means quite fast and very light, cheerful, and excited. So this one, the challenging part is getting the dotted rhythm correct. So first I will demonstrate the piece slowly with counting. 1 da, 2 da, 1 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 da, 2 da, 1 da, 1 da, 1 da, 1 da, 1 da, 2 da, 1 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 da. Okay, so the dotted rhythm at the beginning of our piece is hands together and then left, right. Hands together, left, right. With the staccato, the left hands have to bouncing all the times. 1 da, 2 da, 1 da, 1 da. So spend some time sorting out the dotted rhythm. That's the key thing for playing this piece correctly. If you can put your hands together and you're very confident, accurate with the rhythms, then you can work on the speed, like getting more energies. Alright, the other thing is the last bar of this piece is all quarter notes. In the class, we're still having trouble counting them correctly. So it sounds like this. 1 da, 1 da, 1 da, 1 da. It's not like this. So it's so easily to play fast as eighth note, but actually it's a quarter note. Okay, so keep practicing this one. Now if you want to do more, there's another piece that we have talked about it in the class. It's called a largo. So largo is also a speed term, means very slow. This piece is from the Symphony number 9, the New World Symphony number 9. So very beautiful melody. In the class, we learn how to sing the melody beautifully by creating a long voice. So the long voice in piano playing, we call it legato. So this piece we're also gonna use our legato fingers, walking fingers. So first I'll demonstrate. beautiful, isn't it? This one we also has adopted a rhythm with left hand's even rhythm. So when we're putting hands together, when you start learning it, counting is still important. Now we're just going to demonstrate a little bit on the right hand. The first two lines. The first bar, we have adopted rhythm, hands together. 1 da 2 da 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 1 da 1 da 1 da 1 da. So you can see when we do the adopted rhythm, our hands go down 1 da at the same time. 1 da, and the left hands do 2, right hands do da. 1 da 2 da. Here's another one. 1 da 2 da 1 da 2 da 1 da 2 da 1 da 2 da 1 da 1 da 1 da 2 da. Okay, when you're counting the adopted rhythm, make sure the first beat, hands go down together, and then left, and then right. Okay, now this 3 pieces plus 2 technique works. Homework for this week. Happy practicing. Looking forward to see you next week. Bye for now.